Today we're gonna make a fish fillet sandwich, but way better. Whenever I go to McDonald's, like twice a year, I always order the fish fillet and I was craving it, so we're gonna recreate it with some wild caught Alaskan cod, some American cheese that's perfectly melted, and of course, homemade tartar sauce. You put that all on a toasted bun and it's on your table in under 30 minutes. Now, if you like this video, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Now let's get to it.
I'm using 4 4-ounce fillets of wild-caught cod that I got from my local Sprouts market. I like the Alaskan frozen cod because it comes pre-cut in the size that I need, but you can use whatever cod you prefer, but I would recommend at least an inch thickness. So you're gonna salt and pepper it and set it aside. For our tartar sauce, we're gonna start by mincing our dill. I'm using 2 tablespoons of fresh minced dill, though I do recommend fresh dill. You can also sub for a teaspoon of dry dill if that's all you have. I'm also dicing some capers, and that's totally optional. We love the taste of capers in our tartar sauce, but you can sub for parsley if you really dislike capers. I really love this Japanese brand of mayo, but you can use whichever mayo you prefer. I'm adding in about half a cup of mayo, then my relish or diced pickles, about a teaspoon of Dijon mustard, salt, pepper, and onion powder, and about a teaspoon of lemon zest and a tablespoon of lemon juice. And then just give that a good mix, and it should have a nice and creamy texture, and you can taste for salt and pepper and adjust if needed. For our wet batter, we're gonna do an egg batter. We've got 3 eggs, and we're gonna add in some Dijon mustard and mayo, along with some onion powder, garlic powder, and Cajun seasoning, which is optional, but I like a little kick in my sandwich, and just give it a good mix. For our dredging station, we've got our cod fillets, our egg mixture, our panko breadcrumbs, and flour and potato starch, and our landing station. You'll start by dipping your cod fillet in your flour and potato starch mixture, and I've got a little onion powder and garlic powder there. And then you're going to dip it in your egg mixture, and then you're going to dip it into your panko breadcrumbs. And you really want to make sure to fully coat your entire fillet on all sides. That's what's going to make it super crispy when it comes time to cook it. Heat up your oil on medium-high heat. The oil should be around 325 degrees Fahrenheit. You're then going to turn your heat to medium and add in your fillets. And make sure you space them apart. I was able to fit all 4 of mine, but you don't want them too close to each other. I cooked these for about 4 minutes or until golden, and just flip them over and repeated the process. You want them to be a nice deep golden color. If you're using a thermometer, the internal temp should be about 145 degrees Fahrenheit. Once they were done, I transferred them to a plate with a paper towel just to remove some of that oil, and then a wire rack so that they stay nice and crispy. I like to toast my buns stovetop on medium heat with a little butter. I just toast them for about 3 minutes or until they're a little golden. To build our sandwich, we love extra tartar sauce, so I add a layer to the bottom of my bun, and then my fish, and then the American cheese, unless you've already melted the cheese like I mentioned earlier on your fish, which I highly recommend. And then we're gonna do another generous layer of tartar sauce. Put that all together, and here comes the money shot. Look at that.
Okay, so I feel like there's no way to really eat this without making a mess, but it's gonna be worth it. That is so good. The tartar sauce, the crispiness of the cod, the melted cheese, the toasted bun. It's so good. I can't wait for you guys to try it. Let me know how you like it in the comments.